Hey everyone! Here in China, we're still celebrating Chinese New Year. With this video, I'd like to show you what a typical Chinese New Year looks like here in Sichuan. Just a heads up, there aren't any mad dragons. Sorry about that. Part 2. Gānbēi every day. Like most people I know here, my wife and I left the city to go visit the family in the countryside. Since everyone else has the same idea, the train station gets pretty packed. We've got health checks and masks, but no distancing in sight. Do have KFC though.
Very good.
The train, which is also full, takes a couple hours, and upon arrival, they always give me a hard time because I'm a foreigner.
Huh?
We just arrived in Guangren. Isn't that right, Jialin? At Jialin's parents' house, they have these pictures of us just gathering dust in the back rooms. It kind of creeped me out when I just stumbled upon it. Looking good, Oliver. It's Chinese New Year Eve right now. People have arrived. We have family members. We're about to have our lunch. The first meal of the day, I guess. We start Chinese New Year's Eve by eating a ton of Chinese food and drinking tons of baijiu. We get to eat lots of beef because it's Year of the Cow. I remember just how hungry I was during Year of the Mouse. That was horrible. We have family members here. I can even name them in Chinese. Bufu, Mama, Baba, Gugu, Gugu, Bufu, and Biaoge. Okay, everyone, 你们好。明年是牛年，在英国我们觉得牛很可爱。新年快乐！It's about 2:30 now. We finished our lunch and we're having a walk by the countryside. I am so tired. I usually have a nap after lunch on Chinese New Year, but this year I was too busy editing a video. This place here wants us to wear masks. Honey, what do you think? Should we wear one? Oh. Explain this to me. No smoking. No smoking. What is this? What is all of this? I just told everyone that I'm sick of spending time outside, I want to go back inside. And they actually listened. We're about to head back home now. I think that's the first time that's ever happened in my life. It's now evening and we're eating dumplings. I've had a headache all day since that, baijiu. But the dumplings have been a real hangover cure. It's fantastic. We're just watching this CCTV TV show now. They've got this thing going on here. We really are just watching TV. I would say it's a quiet night here, but we keep being interrupted by the sound of mahjong. It's almost time to count down to the new year. There was just some fireworks outside. I mean, that's pretty exciting. Sadly, we don't have a good view from in here. We finally got fireworks. So Jialin and I just watched the fireworks for 10 minutes or so. That was good. This TV show is still on. And these guys are still playing mahjong. It's Chinese New Year's Day now, and we're having breakfast. Jialin said I wasn't allowed baijiu after yesterday. So here in Jialin's hometown of Yuanba, they have these cool bikes. They're not like share bikes, they're electric share bikes. And we used them to go see a movie. Me and Jialin are just about to see a movie now. How wonderful. What's the movie called? I don't know. We just saw Hi Mum. How was it? What do you think?
It's very funny.
We just found a place that sells fireworks. This is looking good. We just got about, what would this be, like $5 worth of fireworks, I guess? I want to open them right now. It is now 6 p.m. And they've been playing mahjong since lunchtime. How are you still playing mahjong, guys? We went out again that day to see another movie. You see, that's why Hollywood cares about the Chinese market. We actually watch movies in cinema. Afterwards, we went to light our sparkies, we had a takeaway. It was a really good day. It is early on Saturday and we are going to head out to the countryside to see our grandparents. Isn't that right? How long did you say this car trip was going to be, honey?
3 hours, I think.
3 hours. Cool, and we've got this Ai in the back with us.
Not I.
We just arrived at the old family farmhouse. Oh, there they are. Hello. Jialin, it's quite common for grandparents to live on farmhouses like this, right? 奶奶，我喜欢你的红色帽子。Is this a new kitchen? It looks like we're cooking things on the old furnace cooker. Just down here, we have the place where the hot coals go. Or logs. No, my mistake, logs. And that's how we cook things, I guess. It's shaping up to be bigger than the one we had on New Year's Eve. Naturally, we are drinking baijiu today as well. Jialin, where's the toilet? This looks like a dungeon. What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
We have a hole that leads to a stream outside. So Jialin, we're going to burn that white thing that your dad is holding, right? So we're just going into the woods now to burn the stuff. It's quite beautiful here, isn't it? The light shines through the trees and stuff, right? So this is a shrine to your ancestors specifically. Oh, they're burning the paper. We're burning this paper here for ancestors who have long since passed away. The giant rook, however, is for those of us who are still alive. Wang Jialin. Jialin, your name is on this?
Gugu.
Afterwards, we met with yet more aunties and uncles. As you can imagine, eating, drinking, and mahjong ensued. Jialin's cousin has Mario Kart, and I'm slaying. My life skills are finally paying off. After we'd had our fun, we just did some sparkies, and then called it a night. So we spent the night at a auntie's house, and we're just heading back to Wenban now. Jialin, how did you sleep?
Okay.
I didn't. Jialin's dad ordered what appears to be a KTV machine. Now KTV is karaoke. If I'm really lucky, they won't figure out how to set it up until after I'm gone. If not, this is going to be a long trip. It's day 5 and I got some bad news. They figured out how to make the KTV work. We're just in Gānbēi now. We came here from Wenba because we're visiting Jialin's cousin. This dining room is beautiful. Look at this. They got the Lazy Susan. They've got a liquor cabinet. It's the 4th day of the Chinese Lunar New Year. But we're still celebrating with baijiu and food. Oh, product placement. Langzhou. While I spent the afternoon sleeping off the booze, these guys went back to mahjong again. Have none of them got a switch? Little did they know, I've been watching. I've been learning. I decided it's about time I get some of that mahjong action, so I taught myself how to play using an app on my phone. And now, I'm going to show them what I'm capable of. I need to use my notebook to make sense of this game. So in this game, you get 3 different suits. You get this one, and this one, and this one. And there's 4 of each in a deck. So there's like, what, 90 tiles?
108.
In mahjong, 4 players take turns to discard and pick new tiles. The aim is to be the first player with 4 sets and a pair. A set is 3 tiles with the same number or adjacent numbers of the same suit. We're playing Sichuan mahjong, which dictates that you can only win with 2 different suits. It's kind of like a mix between Yahtzee and poker. You're trying to get a winning set, and there's a whole bunch of cards or tiles in this case. One thing I really like is this table they have. So we put all of the tiles in here, and it shuffles them for us, and look! Wow! That's 2 games now I've had the winning hand. I think they're just trying to hustle me before they get money involved. So we're leaving tomorrow, right? To go back to Chengdu. Sheldon, how many of these firecrackers do we have left?
So much.
Yeah, so we've resorted to just doing them out the window. Mind the curtains, please. It's our last day here in the countryside. We're celebrating our auntie's dinner with more food and booze, like every other day. I'm pretty sure I've put on 2 kilos. I really hope I'm not the only one gaining weight. We're gonna leave in a few hours, and we're playing one last game of mahjong for cash this time. I've already lost 10 kwai to Baba. So we're just heading back to Gānbēi to get on the train back to Chengdu. And for some reason, we're giving a lift to every IE in town. Hello. We're at the train station, ready to go back to Chengdu? You excited? Looks like we're not the only ones going home. Anyway, we're heading back to Chengdu now, aren't we, darling?
Yeah.
We're just going home from the station now, just a short walk away, right? And that's Chinese New Year. A lot of eating and drinking and not really much else, not a lot of excitement. But you know what? I learned how to play mahjong, so it was a success for me. If you liked the video, please give it a like. See you next year.